Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We are on episode 4. This is post week 2. How we doing, boys?
Can't complain. Good week of football.
Doing good. Got to see a dub this week. Welcome back,
I don't know.
everyone.
I don't know if I'd say a good week of football, but it was fun to watch week of football.
Huh.
Crazy week, dude. That was like one of the craziest 1 o'clock windows of Sunday football I've ever seen.
It was a good week.
Yeah, there were
I,
some exciting
The
things
witching
going on.
hour.
the
How
witching
many
hour
comes
went
into the red
crazy.
It
zone?
was crazy. The
Yeah.
witching hour did
I
go
was like,
crazy.
I was sitting there like he had the quad box on, and I'm like, normally I could just like lock
Amazing.
it on one. My head's going up, bouncing around, like try to pick which game to focus on. It was crazy. But
Yeah.
we'll get right into our recap from this week. I guess I have to do the first game.
Yes, you do. Yes, you
Thursday
do.
night football, Packers Commanders. We lost 27-18. The
I
Packers
just
are
want to
just
hear.
like
I
that
want to hear
bad.
your thoughts. I want to hear your thoughts on the
Yeah.
game.
I mean, all right, so one, like first and foremost, the Packers are really they're just like that. Like they embarrassed two of the best offenses in football in back-to-back weeks. And then we were bashing the Lions last week like, "Oh, maybe the Lions are bad now." The same way I'm getting all this hate from everybody like, "Oh, like you guys are not that good." The Lions bounced back and dropped 52 the week after. Not saying we're going to do that,
For sure.
but the Packers are really just like that. That is one of the best pass rushes I've ever seen.
Mm.
The hardest part of that game for me is not only did we lose, but we lost two guys for the season, and now Jaden is hurt, and we don't know what the situation is with that. He's a day to day.
Who
Me
else
and Sam
got
were
hurt
actually
other
just
than
we are just talking
Eckler?
about it. Eckler's out for the year, and Dietrich Wise, one of our defensive linemen, out for the year.
Okay.
Both of them done. So that's really bad. Jaden, he's going to be fine. Me and Sam were just talking about this. I'm honestly okay if they sit him this week, just because I think we could win without him. I think Marcus Mariota
Not gonna
revenge
need him
revenge game
against the
against the
Raiders.
Raiders. If they feel it's best to sit him, I'd rather have him for the season than against the Raiders. So,
Yeah,
um,
he
but
was
yeah,
getting
I
shot at
mean,
all
he
game,
did all game. He was just
taking
getting hit.
shots.
Like that Packers pass rush is just absolutely insane.
Yeah.
But you want to hear my thoughts? I'm not buying too deep into it. Jaden has that's like the first bad game of his entire career. Everybody's talking on this like, oh, he's like bad now. Like he had one. That's the first bad game, and he
I
had
mean,
200
it's not like
yards, two touchdowns, and no picks on 200 yards. Like it's not that bad.
it's not like the Commanders. It's not like the Commanders came out in Week 1 and lit it up either. I feel like
Yeah.
the
I
chemistry
mean,
between
nobody's
him
coming
and
out
Terry
hot week
McLaurin's
one.
a little bit off.
Nobody's coming out that hot week one. Listen, it was a short week. Also, everybody forgets that too. Like every Thursday night game is tough. You're coming off a short week. Like I'm not gonna dive too deep into it because I'm not overthinking it. I think we're gonna be fine. I think we're gonna bounce back, no problem. Zach Ertz
My
looked
thoughts.
good. Debo looked good. One thing I will say before you say your thought,
Debo was
Dom.
good. Yeah.
One thing I will say before your thought, because I was hyping him up last video. I think Lattimore's cooked, bro. I actually think he's washed. Like what are we doing here? He became
Yeah.
one of the most locked. He went from one of the most locked down corners in football to he's like a joke now. Like it's like they pick on him. It's like
Yeah.
he has to get flagged so that he doesn't get embarrassed. Like they're just like it's like they're like bullying him. Like it's actually that's like our luck. I saw it on TikTok. It's like the Benjamin St. Juice curse. Like he's disguised as Lattimore. He's wearing a Lattimore costume, playing on the field for us again. Like we can't escape, bro. We literally we trade for one of the best corners in football, and all of a sudden the guy's garbage. Like I thought it was the injury last year. He's not injured now. So, and there's no like insane wide receiver on the Packers. So, whatever that was, like, I don't know. But you guys go ahead.
Yeah, one thing I was gonna say is I guess we already talked about how high the standards are for the Commanders this year after what they did last year, how
True.
high the standards are for Jaden. But one thing I will say is in order to be the best, you have to beat the best. And it was an ugly showing for the Commanders. It was an absolute like if you watch that whole game, there was no there was nowhere where I thought the Commanders were gonna win. Like the
No,
Packers dominated offensively,
100%.
defensively, and they
100%. Our
outright
defense
just
kept us in the game,
they
though.
beat
Like,
them.
because we couldn't get
Yeah.
anything going on offense. And, like, we were in the game till the end. Like, they beat us the whole game. Like, there's no doubt. But, like, we were
Yeah.
alive until the end of that game. But again, like I said, you can't, like, I was okay with putting a Packers game in the loss column. I just don't like getting embarrassed. That's where I kind of got messed up. Like if we lost in a close game, it's like okay, you're going to lose games. I didn't think we were going to go undefeated, right? So I think the Packers are one of the best teams in
Mhm.
football. I'm okay with losing to them. I just would have liked to
Arguably
see
the
a better
best team in the
fight.
league
I would have
as
liked
of
to
right
see a
now.
better fight, but again, short week, early in the season. I'm not overthinking it.
I
I
was
don't think there's I don't
more
think there's too much
I
to go
was
into with it.
more I was more disappointed in the Commanders than I was impressed with the Packers. I'll just leave it at that. I don't think they came out and played well.
No, I don't think
Yeah,
we did
sure,
either.
sure.
I don't think we
Sure,
did
it's against
either.
a good team. Sure, you're on the road. Sure, it's a short week. There's a lot of factors, not working in their favor.
Yeah,
But they just didn't look sharp. They didn't look
They
good.
lost the
yeah.
game straight up.
No, yeah, it's just straight up. But we're gonna bounce back. I'm not worried. We'll keep going because
Week 2.
I'm not worried. It's fine. We're good. Next game, Ravens Browns. Ravens win 41-17. Like that game was a close game until the fourth quarter, bro.
It was.
That
And
was
the
a
Browns
close
surprised
game
me.
until the fourth quarter.
Yeah, it was. The Browns surprised
And
me.
then
but
what
again,
happened?
The stat padding king decides to add 4 touchdowns to his resume, so he's got the best stats in football against the Cleveland Browns in the fourth quarter.
Okay.
Here we go.
Keep
Here
that
we
same
go.
energy when we talk about the Lions game. That's all I'm gonna say.
I mean, yeah,
You want to talk
a
about
little bit,
you want to
a
talk
little
about
bit at
stat
the end.
padding. You want
A little
to
bit at
talk
the
about
end.
stat
They
padding.
didn't have 20 points till the fourth quarter, though. There were 5 minutes left in the third quarter, and it was 20-10. They did not look good going into the game. Derrick Henry non-existent. I don't know what that was. Literally, the bro did not exist.
he got shut down.
And then it's like
What can you say about Lamar though?
he was doing nothing until the end of the game. Like, yeah, he looked good when they're up by 20 points. Now all of a sudden he's throwing a touchdown on every possession. Stat padding. Garbage time. That's garbage time
They
touchdowns.
won
But the
game,
plays,
divisional
but the
game.
quality of the plays that he was making, some of those throws, only Lamar Jackson is making.
Bro, he
I
looked
don't even
good.
think
Like
Josh
I'm
Allen's
not like
making it.
I don't think Lamar is not good. Like but that was stat padding. That game was stat padding.
I have a feeling the Lamar Jackson debate is going to come up every podcast.
Probably,
single week.
probably, because
Every
I
single week.
gotta defend myself on this one. But it's me against the world here. One thing I want to point out about that game, sick to my stomach. They killed them. Sick to my stomach when they threw the ball on the half-yard line when Derrick Henry is your running back, and then they didn't get a
Yeah.
touchdown out of it. Sick.
Unbelievable.
If you're not
Yeah,
Harbaugh,
that's-
you
that's-
deserve to be fired for that. That was Pete Carroll in the Super Bowl type energy
That's
that we
terrible.
got there.
But it's the same thing that you said about Harbaugh last week when we were talking about them
Yes.
trying to finish the game against the Bills.
You're right.
You have Derrick Henry. Everyone thinks that you're going to give the ball to Derrick Henry. If that works out in
No.
your favor, you look like a genius.
Sam, you're 100% right. The difference is that was like 1st and 10
You had
as
money
opposed to
on it.
1st and goal on the
That's-
half-yard line. No, forget that. 1st and goal on the half-yard line. You hand the ball to Derrick Henry 4 times. There is not a defense in the NFL that is stopping Derrick Henry on the half-yard line 4 times. I'm talking the Zay Flowers play. They were like, it was like 1st and 10 or 2nd. It was like something. They had yards to go. Like that's a different conversation. Derrick Henry on the half-yard line. There might not be a running back in NFL history that I want to have the ball on the half-yard line more than Derrick Henry. There might not be.
Nick, is this just a legit take, or you're saying it's because you have fantasy in your own?
No, I think that's insane. You're kind of
That's
cutting
also,
out.
that's also a good point. That's
No,
also
no,
a
you're
good
kind of cutting
point,
out,
Tom.
dude. That's insane. That's insane to not give him the ball on the half-yard line. That's
It's not good-
insane.
No, it's not good play calling. It's not good play calling.
That's horrible coaching. I'm sorry. That's disgusting. But we'll keep going. It don't matter. They killed them. So at the end of the day, stomped. They put a beating on a division
Good to
team.
see. Good to see them bounce back.
That's a good win. You're playing the worst team in the division. You gotta serve them a beating, and might have taken a while, but they did it. So next game, Bengals Jaguars. Bengals take this one 31-27. Crazy game. That was a really good game.
You guys can hear me?
It was an exciting.
Yeah, I can
game.
hear you. You
Yeah,
were
you're
cutting
good.
out for a little bit, but now I hear you.
Okay.
Bengals are cooked.
The Bengals are cooked. I mean, that's the biggest takeaway from that game. Joe Burrow done for 3 months. That's it.
Unbelievable.
That's a wrap.
Yeah, they're done.
That's a wrap.
I don't think they have any business making the playoffs this
Nope.
year.
Nope. That's it.
Even with Burrow, they looked horrible.
That's it.
Like
They did. So now you throw Jake Browning in there. I mean, bro, he threw for 240 with 2 touchdowns, but he also had 3 picks.
he fed
Game-winning
Jamar
drive.
Chase.
Game-winning drive, but just he's not going to be able to get the job done for them. But yeah, sick game from Jamar. He had 14 catches, 165 yards, and a touchdown. He needed that bounce back week for him.
Yeah.
Another big thing about that game. What happened to BTJ?
Dude, he looked lost out there.
Horrible. The first 2 games he's been horrible. He's been horrible through 2
Yeah.
games.
It's a big conversation. He just looked lost. I saw
Yeah.
him
And
not
bad
running the
drops.
right routes.
I mean,
Bad
Travis
drops.
Hunter's eating up a
Stopping
lot of those targets that
No,
he
but
was previously
the
getting.
targets that BTJ is getting, he's dropping the ball. Like he's having bad drops right now. That's
I know. I'm a BTJ fantasy owner. It's pretty sickening.
I
to
like
watch.
him. I think he's going to be okay, but just a little bit alarming.
Yeah, just got to shake it
It
off.
is alarming.
Another good game from ETN. He remains alive. But yeah, that was a really good game. Came down to a game-winning drive. Usually don't have it written on the bingo card for Jake Browning
If you're a
to
Bengals fan,
drive you
you're
down the field
panicking.
and win the game on a game-winning drive. So, but I think
Bengals
that's it for
fans are
them.
panicking right now.
Yeah, I think that's it. I don't even think they can panic at this point. I think it's it. Like you just
You
gotta
gotta
accept
just
your defeat. Like I think you got no Joe
send him
Burrow.
to next season.
I mean, he's not out for the year, so maybe if like they could pull what the Dolphins did last year, where like if they could float around 500, beat the bad teams with Jake Browning, then get Joe Burrow back late in the year. If the
Not in that
AFC ends up
division.
being weaker, like it's not impossible.
Not in the AFC, especially not in the AFC North. Just
It's not impossible.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna happen, but it's not impossible. You guys almost pulled it off last year, Dom. It was a similar situation.
Almost.
Tua went out in week 2, right?
Yeah.
Tua went out in week 2 last year. You missed him for a good chunk of the year. You guys managed to float close, close to 500, and then Tua came back in, and you guys started winning games, and it came down to the Chiefs sitting their starters against the Broncos is the reason why you didn't make the playoffs.
Exactly. Like you said.
So like it's not impossible, but
it's slim.
It's slim, definitely slim. We're gonna skip past that because we got the game of the week up now. Cowboys Giants. Cowboys win 40-37 in overtime. Sam, take good first win. Welcome to the win club. You got it. Take it away.
Never had a doubt. I'm lying. I was trying to sit here and say before we started recording this to Nikki that as long as Dak is playing quarterback for the Cowboys and he's up against the Giants, I don't care. You could change around any other factor you want. We always got a dog in the fight. I'm never gonna rule out the Cowboys, especially Dak against divisional opponents, and I think he played another phenomenal game. He had a pretty bad interception, but sometimes stuff like that happens. Brandon Aubrey.
Yeah, I was about to say when you were done. I was about to say.
Give him a blank check.
Give him a blank check. Give him a gold jacket. How about forget a blank check? Give bro a gold jacket. I mean, is it like crazy to say that he might be the GOAT?
We'll get there.
Is it crazy to say?
Unbelievable. One of the best kicker performances I've ever seen.
He's a robot. He is genuinely a robot.
Yeah,
The game winner was 48 yards. It was a chip shot. He walked in there like he barely even tried. Like there's never and the game there you could say you never had a doubt.
60, what was the game time?
64. But he actually had to kick that one. I'm saying the game winner was almost a 50-yard field goal, and you're like, there was no hesitation. There, Sam, you could say you never had a doubt. I would never have a doubt with him lining up for a 48-yarder.
When he trots out there to line it up, take the lead, win the game, send it to overtime. Never even the 64-yarder. I was like, I mean, obviously, I'm sitting there shaking in my boots a little bit. Hats off to the Giants because they came out
because I know
they came out and
they fought, bro.
Played really well. I mean,
Wilson looked good.
Killed himself with penalties.
Whoa, dude!
But, yeah.
Hudson with 4 penalties in one drive.
That was ugly.
That was a joke. I was watching that.
The offense started to click, and Malik Neighbors involved. Sam.
Russell Wilson still has a moon ball, apparently.
Yeah, they did click, but I also feel like that game's just a prime example of like anybody can win a division game. I don't think I was wrong about the Giants. Like I don't think they're going to go out here and start dropping 37 points a game. I think it's just like it's a divisional game. Anything can happen. We saw a little flashback of gunslinging Russell Wilson with 450 yards, 3 touchdowns and a pick. Crazy game.
Unbelievable. A leading passer in the NFL right now, currently.
Yeah, he is. I mean,
except for that pick, that was just
that was gross.
That was terrible.
Sam, I do have to say.
I mean, I'm grateful.
Last episode, you told us how Trayvon Diggs could go out there and lock up any receiver in the NFL. I believe you said that because
we were just talking about this, but before you give your argument back, I'm doubling down with Dom. Like I stand on business. The Cowboys corners are not good in coverage. They're ball hawks.
I agree. Stand on
Before I point a finger at Trayvon Diggs, there's some serious defensive play calling decisions that need to be addressed because Matt Eberflus, he's a heavy zone coverage defensive coordinator, and they were finding the soft spots in the zones. That long touchdown to Wan'Dale Robinson, they hit on a similar play, the same exact a seam shot on the opening drive. It got called back for a penalty on our boy Hudson, and then they pulled it back out in the fourth quarter. I think when there was about 3 minutes left in the game. That's just a good cover three beater, and I'm kind of eating my words doubly here because I got on here and was very critical of Brian Dable and said that you're an offensive coach, you can't get your team in the end zone with your play calling. I think that there were some really good things that they did from a schematic standpoint, and there are some things that we did really bad from a schematic standpoint. Now it's time to talk about the guys that I watch on Sunday because you can't let Malik Neighbors get behind both levels of defense. You can't let him get behind your
9 catches,
corners,
167 yards, and 2 touchdowns.
He's an
I mean,
animal.
once again, Malik Neighbors
That's
fantasy owner,
insane.
very, very happy about that because he did all that and it still resulted in the Giants loss. That's always a good day for me.
That's true. That's you got that one.
Yeah. I mean, he was my first round pick, but the way he was just getting behind the safeties. And again, everyone's like, oh, Trayvon Diggs this, Trayvon Diggs that. In zone coverage, you're supposed to have safety help. Dom.
For sure.
You have help from your safeties.
Yeah.
They non-existent. Malik Neighbors was not only getting past the corners, which sometimes in zone coverage is going to happen, but to then go and get behind your last line of defense. And again, Russell Wilson clearly could still throw a good deep ball.
That's a good point.
So I'm not gonna jump the gun on the Cowboys' defensive problems because I think it's a complete, change from what we saw from week one. I thought they came out and played really good defense in the first week. So
Yeah.
new DC,
At the end of the day,
some moving parts. You didn't have Deron Bland in the mix this week. I think that they'll be fine.
at the end of the day, you guys got the dub. You guys got the Bears next week. You guys can get rolling. So
There we go.
couple other things about that game. Scadaboo's RB1. I didn't have that. I didn't think that was gonna. He had 6 more carries than Tyron Tracy. Very surprised about that.
I mean, the way he was towing the rock,
I think it's early, but he's a beast. He does.
Yeah, just crazy.
And
Just
I
a little
thought-
crazy.
You
I
could
thought that
have
he
a
was
great
gonna take
1-2
over that
punch.
role.
I feel like
I didn't think he was going to
in
take that
week
role.
one-
Like he's a power back,
Not
but
this
Tracy's
soon, not
good.
this soon. Tracy.
I feel like in week
Not
one
this soon,
he
but
didn't get the
Scadaboo-
volume though. Like you can have a 1-2 punch. It doesn't need to be that an RB1 RB2 thing. You can have a committee
Yeah,
because they both offered a completely different skill set in my opinion.
yeah, 100%. I just was surprised when I because I watched the game, but when I looked back after and saw the stats to see that he had 6 more carries than Tracy, just kind of like
His CTE
it was a
acting
little
up.
bit like
He was-
whoa, like
He was trying to run through everything.
yeah. And last thing I got for that game, just pure enjoyment as a Washington fan. Sam, I'm sure you can get behind me on this. Throw a Jackson Dart in there, and bro just eats it on the second play of his career, bro.
on a
He was
zone
trying to
read that
sneak and just
probably would've
ate the
worked.
floor.
On a zone read that probably would have worked if he pulled it and just didn't. Yeah, you got 2 handoffs, and then the one time you pulled it.
Why
you
is he
screwed it up.
playing?
Yeah,
Why is he on the field? Why are you playing
know.
him? What are we
I don't know.
doing?
Especially in the middle of a Russell Wilson legacy game. Like I don't
Yeah, like
like
I don't know. I don't know about
Goes
that
back to
one,
what we're
but
saying that we're not a fan of Dable.
yeah. But yeah, next game, another divisional. Lions Bears. Lions win 52-21. Jared Goff, my man Jared Goff, had his 5th 50-point scoring game. He is now tied for 3rd all time in 50-point scoring games with Peyton Manning behind only Tom Brady and Drew Brees.
he's in
Pretty
good
elite company to be
He's in
sitting
good
in.
company.
It's an elite
That's-
offense.
That's pretty crazy. That was pretty
It's an elite
crazy. He
offense.
had
They couldn't get going. They couldn't get going last week against a elite defense, and now they went up against the Bears.
yeah,
They
he
surprised
had
me.
he had the same amount of incompletions as touchdowns for anybody that was wondering. He was 23 of 28 with 334 yards, 5
Yeah,
touchdowns, and no
5
interceptions.
touchdowns.
That's pretty ridiculous.
Monster game.
Great performance.
That's another one of those like classic like Lions offense just come out. Like everybody gets involved, everybody's scoring.
Exactly.
Gibbs bounced back 94 rushing yards with a touchdown. Amon-Ra 9 catches,
Yeah,
115 yards, 3 touchdowns. Would have been my pick. I know we're not doing it this week. That would have been my pick for offensive player of the week. But that's pretty crazy. Randy Moss action from JMO over there, bro. Had 2 catches for 108 yards, averaging 54 yards a catch.
That's what he
Yeah.
does. That's what he gives that offense. You stretch
He's
the
an
entire
explosive
field.
player,
Yeah.
Love to see them
but-
stick it to Ben Johnson. I don't know if you saw that
Yeah.
defensive celebration.
I don't know if I saw that happen. Like I thought like Ben Johnson was gonna come back and stick it to them. I don't know. I didn't pick obviously I picked the Lions, but like
I mean at the end of the day,
I saw that script
Caleb
going,
Williams
you know.
is just playing terrible football right now.
No, he's just bad.
terrible.
He's just bad. He's
No,
just bad.
no,
I'll,
I
sta-
think it's
I'll stand on that one forever.
Bears.
He's just not good at football.
He's not.
He's just not a good quarterback. That's
I'm
it.
I'm starting to like I don't know how much longer I can defend him because athletic
He's not good.
flashes, yeah, but just nothing else.
No.
As a Bears fan, you got to start to panic because they showed flashes in that.
Put
first
Bajan
drive
in, bro.
Monday-
I think he played.
Monday
I think he
night.
played, actually.
And then
but-
they come out and they just shit the bed. So.
Got one positive if you're a Bears fan. Roma Dunze looks phenomenal
Roma Dunze,
thus far.
Yeah,
for sure.
He had
Yeah.
7 catches for 128 and 2 touchdowns. He's been looking real
He's
good.
getting going. Yeah,
Great.
great wide receiver. He could be the wide receiver 1.
Yeah, I think he is. But yeah, next up, another close game, another witching hour moment. Patriots Dolphins. Patriots win 33-27.
I'll let you guys go first.
No, this one's all
No,
you,
what?
buddy. This one's all
You
you.
got
You
it,
got to
bro.
take your own team
You got it,
here.
bro.
All right, well, I wasn't trying to get fired up last week, but I'm fired up, boys. Fired up. You know, the best part about that game was seeing the banner across the sky that said "Fire Greer" and "Fire McDaniel." That was the only positive out of that game because tell me why. You come out to the Patriots, you finally get the offense going a little bit. Tua looks good, it's clicking a little bit, whatever. You go down. You have a great special teams play. Shout out Malik Washington. Kid's a beast. And then you let up a freaking kick return. Like, that is just terrible. It's just a Dolphins way to lose. And
That is a Dolphins way to lose.
unbelievable.
That's one of the craziest things I've
The
seen.
offense starts quick.
Reverse Miami Miracle-esque, if you will.
Tua goes down. He
Yeah.
throws a terrible interception. He's in his head. It's just. And then Mike McDaniel comes out and says some dumb shit in the press conference. I don't know if you've seen that. He goes,
To win the game,
well,
you have to not lose the game.
Yeah,
thanks, coach. If I'm a player for
worried-
Mike McDaniel,
He's trying to get
More
fired,
about
I think. I actually think he's
more
trying to
about
get
his press
fired.
conference, more about his press conferences and what he has on his feet. He's a terrible head coach. He's nothing more than an offensive coordinator, and he should be gone. And I hope he's gone after we get blown out tomorrow night against the Bills.
That's crazy to say about your own team.
At least you came around, Dom.
Yeah.
At least you came around.
Well,
I think
it's
you
funny.
shipped Tua off with Mike McDaniel too. Get him out of there too.
I was watching that game,
Shout out Tyreek Hill, though.
and I was watching that game with Bianca, and I'm like,
He's done too.
yeah, he is. I was watching that game with Bianca, and I watched that. I'm sitting there, and I'm like, oh, like the Dolphins just returned a punt, and 2 seconds later, I'm like, Antonio Gibson still plays football, returns a kick. This is why I love football, because every time I watch football, something happens that I've never seen before. Like, you would think, like, it can't get better, and, like, I see things that I've never seen.
Every time.
Back-to-back plays, like, that was crazy. That's crazy. That was awesome. Yeah, you got one positive on that team, Dom. His name's Devon A-Chain, and
Devon
Buddy
A-Chain's
needs to be freed because he is spectacular. He's fun to watch.
Beast.
He is an animal.
The
But
weapons are there.
You got to blow it up. You got to blow it up
You
this
gotta blow it.
offseason.
It's time.
I think that
you do.
2 weeks is. I don't even know if it's too soon to say blow it up, but 2 weeks of 2 weeks of just terrible football. I don't even care what they did offensively. Tua completely erases it by pissing down his leg at the end of the game.
If they came out and said they will start Quinn Ewers next week, I would be happy.
That's crazy.
I'm done. I'm sick and tired of watching the same shit. The same shit, different week.
Drake May's got to step it up too. But we'll get into the next
didn't even
game.
impress me. They didn't.
No, yeah.
We
No,
lost that
I
game
think
more
I was
than
wrong
we
about
won
the
that game.
Patriots, honestly. Not to
We
jump too
lost
early,
that
not to
game
jump
more
ship
than
too
we
early,
won
but
that game.
I had high expectations. Yeah, you did. 100%. You gave them that win. Speaking of frauds, the San Francisco 49ers, bro. They're not a 2-0 football team. I don't think they're very
They
good.
barely squeaked one out.
They
over the Saints.
barely beat the Saints.
Squeaked it out.
I am
Without
not.
Brock Purdy, without George Kittle,
Yeah, I just don't think that
that
they're.
plays
I mean,
that plays a role.
it does
It is,
100%.
for
But I said
sure.
it before the season too. I'm not higher on the Niners. They're going to win games because of their schedule. That's apparent, and then being 2-0. But
They're not a threat.
don't
is what I'm
get
saying.
don't get caught up
They're
on the
no
Niners.
threat.
I'm telling you right now. Don't start getting scared thinking that like the Niners are back or anything because I'm not. I don't believe in it.
I mean, not for nothing. Niners defense still doing what they do. I actually have some stats. Fred Warner, 11 tackles with a tackle for loss, a forced fumble, and a fumble recovery.
Yeah, he's an animal. He's
He's a beast.
He's spectacular.
One of the
He's
best
been-
defensive players we will ever watch in
Yeah,
our
And it's
entire
been
lifetime.
like that for a while.
Yeah, appreciate him. He's spectacular. He makes watching defense like fun. Like there's some guys that like just make like watching people play defense just like enjoyable.
12 tackles, one of them for loss.
Yeah, he's
And
a
then,
beast.
and then the turnovers are another thing.
He's a beast. But yeah, I'm not gonna go too crazy on that game. It's poop fest. Another bad game. Bills Jets. Bills win 30-10.
Man, wasn't the
I don't
same
even
Jets
have-
we
I don't
seen
even have
against
much
the
to say.
Steelers. Wasn't the same Jets we saw
I mean,
against-
Fields is done. Fields is out. He's not playing this week. I think they
Concussion,
confirmed
right?
he's out against the Bucks. But I saved this. I promise we won't do this every week. But I saved this for this game to bring this up. I just want to prove a point here. I don't have the numbers right now. I probably should, but I know for a fact right now Lamar's stats are definitely better than Josh Allen. Through 2 weeks of football, who would be your MVP between Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson?
That's kind of hard because one of those
I'd say
games
Josh Allen.
is a head-to-head matchup where I actually think that Lamar Jackson outplayed Josh Allen. We talked about that last week.
You think he outplayed him in the game where he had more of everything and beat him straight up?
You have to watch the game.
Oh, I watched
You're the one
every
that's sitting
second
here
of that
talking-
game.
You're the one that
Oh, I
just
watched
said,
literally
I know,
every second
You're
of
the
that
one
game.
that just said, I know Lamar has better numbers in everything. But then when I say you got
No,
to
no, no.
watch it,
Josh,
you say,
no.
Josh Allen
Josh Allen had
in
better
everything in that
numbers.
game.
Josh Allen had better numbers in that game. The cumulative for the season right now, Lamar definitely has better numbers. But that's my
So
point of
numbers
last
the end all
year.
be all or not, because I
That's
think
my
you
point
pull up
about
tape-
last year.
All right.
That's my point about last year of why,
All right.
everybody's like, oh, look at Lamar's stats. Josh Allen's better.
We should just make this a
All right.
Lamar versus Josh Allen podcast at this point.
We should. We honestly should. Also, James Cook is an animal. That was one of the sickest touchdown
He's a
runs.
beast.
That touchdown
Yeah,
run, he had 132 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns. He had a crazy run. I don't know if you guys saw that. That was
Yeah, I saw that. He's a
Yeah.
beast.
Monster.
again, same thing as I said about the Ravens. That's what you got to do when you're playing a bad team in your division and you're a good football team. You got to go out there and just beat them up, and that's exactly what the Bills did. So,
Just take care of business. Yep.
yeah, that's how you do it.
Jets fans, it's time to panic.
Next up, total flip around from last week. Seahawks beat the Steelers 31-17. What happened to the
surprised.
Steelers?
I think I stole one. I think I stole one on the.
You did.
Jets
What
did.
happened to the
on the picks for this
Steelers?
one.
The Steelers are frauds. Their defense is garbage. They're supposed to have like the best
Yeah.
defense in the NFL. What are we doing?
I mean, T.J. Watt's a $41 million guy. He hasn't had a sack in I don't even know how long.
Crazy. I told you, and I said this last
$41
week.
million for what? I mean,
I said this last week, even though I did rank them 12th. Like Aaron Rodgers is gonna come back to earth, and that he did. 18 of 33 for 203 yards, a touchdown, and 2 interceptions.
2 picks.
That's
below
ugly.
average performance.
also another
That's ugly.
crazy special teams moment.
Yeah, what
Recovering-
are we
recovering
doing,
that
Caleb
fumble.
Johnson?
He
He handed them that. It was a close game before
Where
that.
it comes from.
He probably,
It was a
he
close
probably just
game
thought it was
before
gonna
that.
Roll out of bounds. I mean, the way it looked, Leave it alone. It's going to roll out of bounds.
I mean,
I
I
mean,
hate
was-
to give
it was-
that guy the benefit of the doubt, but you got to look at the special teams coach. It's a new kickoff rules. You know, he's coming in as a rookie. He probably never knew that. So it's just as much as a special teams coordinator as it is on him. It's his rookie mistake.
Yeah, that's bad though. It was a close game before that. That sent it away. Good game for Kenny Walker, but Charbonnet's still getting more carries. So if I'm a fantasy owner of him, I'm still panicking, even though he did have a good game. He had 105 yards and
He's
a
getting the
touchdown.
start from me this week, I'll tell you that.
Dom, I
20
want to
points.
say this too. I think you said this in episode 1 when we were doing our division rankings. I don't know if that's what you said, but you said it at some point. JSN's looking like one of the best receivers in football this year.
Yeah.
8 catches for 103 yards. He looked really
Pretty
good.
sure he has the second most yards.
Yeah, I don't know for sure, but and Cooper Kupp, good game too. 7 catches, 90 yards.
Good solid piece.
Yeah, good win for the Seahawks.
Sam Darnold can facilitate with two really good receivers like that.
He can.
Yeah.
He's a good game manager. He's just not a playoff caliber. I'm gonna win you close football game type of quarterback, but he's a good game manager. Next game, Rams Titans. The Rams win 33-19. The Rams look good. Not that nobody panicked, but we said like not a great week 1 for them against a really good Texans defense, but they came, even though it was close for a while. But
came out and executed.
Mhm.
The only thing that I can really think of when I think about this game though is that Cam Ward touchdown. He's
he
gonna
made
be
a crazy
special.
throw.
Yeah.
He had
He's
2
gonna-
crazy
he's-
throws, but that was a crazy throw.
He's gonna be special.
175 yards and a touchdown. It's a below average performance, but
Yeah. The numbers aren't there for him, but he's in a bad situation. This is why you
He's
don't
showing
start rookie
flashes.
quarterbacks. This is why you
Very
don't start
bad
rookie
situation.
quarterbacks this is the problem. It's why they get written off so early.
I have high hopes,
Because you're putting him in a bad situation and you're going to judge him too quickly. But really good game by both Rams receivers. Puka 8 catches, 91 yards, 45 rushing yards and a touchdown. And then Devontae 6 catches for 106 yards. Good performance from them.
Yeah,
Another one, just Rams look good. Good win for them. Now we go to the 4:00 games. Panthers Cardinals. Cardinals win 27-22.
Nick, it's time to write off the sneaky Panthers, man.
Dude, they
I was
got
just about to
sneaky in the
say-
fourth quarter, bro. They got sneaky in the
Dude,
fourth quarter.
no,
I know you
I'm-
saw
I was
that.
just-
I
I
know
was
you
just
saw
about to
Bryce Young
say-
come to life there. I know you saw it.
I think I'm out on the sneaky Panthers.
I'm out on this.
Watch,
look-
bro.
I-
Watch.
'cause
That's
I
how they're
look-
going to
I
be
look like- I
sneaky
look
because
like
you're
a
all going to
dumbass.
write them off. That's
I
where the
look like-
sneaky
yeah,
comes
'cause I
in. You
look
just
like a
wait.
dumbass, yeah, because I look like a dumbass if I get on here every week and I'm like, Try, do you just let Bryce Young just like get into rhythm? He's not playing well. He's not. He's not.
We watched the same fourth quarter. My boy
That's
came
one
to life.
quarter, That's 1/4 of football.
I know. Listen,
only
my
thing
boy
sneaky
came to
on that
life. The
team-
Cardinals had
The
a
same way-
27-3 lead.
The same way we didn't sit here last week and glaze JJ McCarthy because he played like shit in the
Yeah,
first
but-
three
but
quarters.
Bryce
We're
Young
not
had
gonna
those
give
flashes
Bryce Young
last
that
year.
same treatment just
No,
because
but
he's on the
Bryce Young
sneaky
had those
Panthers.
flashes
We're not
last
gonna
year.
do that.
He had those flashes last year, though.
I'm
JJ McCarthy
frustrated
literally
because
did it for
I'm
one
frustrated
quarter.
because I want to see him succeed. I'm frustrated.
I do
Dude,
too.
I'm
gonna say,
frustrated too, but him playing how he did in the fourth quarter gave me my hope back. Because at first I was like, yeah, that's it. They're done. Listen, bro, it was a 27-3 lead. He went off in the I don't have the exact numbers. He went off in the fourth quarter. And his stats too, he had 328 passing yards, 3 touchdowns on 1 pick. Ted McMillan looks good, 6 catches for 100 yards.
I was just about to say, Ted McMillan
does
real
look really
deal,
good.
man.
Like
He's a real
don't write
deal.
them. Do write them off. So I'm right when they're sneaky. But just wait, dude. They're gonna come to life. I'm telling you.
Ted McMillan has a huge future, and he fits the Carolina Panthers offense.
Yeah,
because
for sure.
They're like go-to guy. He's their main weapon.
Yeah.
But he's a real deal.
Yeah.
Xavier
Another-
Leggett, man. Have you seen?
I saw a
he's-
compilation of him just getting
He
the
just
ball and
doesn't-
losing yards.
Yeah, he's not clicking.
He's
No.
That's why they got a guy like Ted, though. So,
Yeah.
give him time.
yeah.
Give him time. He's Dane Glorilla. He's got this.
Another really good game. Colts Broncos. Colts win 29-28. Winning
Indiana
on a
Jones.
missed field goal that gets called on a penalty and they get to re-kick. That hurts if you're the Broncos, first off. That's a game that's going to haunt you later in the year.
Terrible.
That's painful. That's a painful way to lose a game of football.
Jack was tweaking.
That's a painful way to lose a game of football.
Indiana
Colts look good.
Jones.
Again,
Talk
Indiana,
about him.
the Colts do look good. Bo Nix does not look good. He hasn't looked good yet, in my
sophomore
opinion.
slump.
I mean, he had three touchdowns, but he hasn't looked good yet, in my opinion.
Dude, let's talk about
Troy
that Colts
Franklin looked good,
offense,
but
though. The Colts offense, you got Daniel Jones has looked
looks crazy.
great. I'm
Yeah,
going to say it. He looks great. Then you got Jonathan
He's
Taylor,
oh, he does.
who could run the football. Tyler Warren's taken a real step in that offense. He looks great. Michael Pitt,
Yeah,
even
through
Michael
through
Pittman.
just 2 weeks, like the
Yeah.
turn up
And Nick,
that he
you
had.
talk about elevating your guys around you. Daniel Jones is elevating his guys around him right now.
Yeah, better than Jalen Hurts
Through the
does.
first 2 weeks.
John, I want to go back on what you said, what you were saying about your guys. Those guys, Jonathan Taylor had 165 rushing yards, 50 receiving yards, a touchdown. Tyler Warren, 4 catches, 79 yards. Yeah, no, the Colts look good. The Colts look really good. They do.
Jonathan Taylor had a 68-yard run.
Am I sold yet?
6.6, average 6.6 yards per carry.
That's a good question. Are you sold yet? Because I don't think I am.
I mean, when I gave you some of my reactions last week, I said I think the Colts are a playoff team, and I'll get to that when we talk about the Texans. But I do think that there's a shot here for the Colts.
No,
I really
I
do.
agree. No, I agree. I'm not bashing them. Me saying I'm not sold yet is not to discredit anything that they've done. I just want to continue to see it before I'm sold. That's all I mean.
So just love the Indiana Jones
Yeah.
nickname. I think that's so sick. I love that. He's playing
no,
well.
let's know
He's
if you
playing,
guys,
he's playing
he's playing
really
well.
good football.
I don't know if you guys talked about this, but the Broncos have not lived up to their preseason expectations.
No,
yet.
not at all.
First
No.
2 weeks, but we came in on this podcast saying that they were going to be one of the best teams in the AFC, and they do not look like it.
No, not at all. Not at all. One of the biggest disappointments so far.
Yep.
We'll go to Eagles-Chiefs, Super Bowl rematch.
Speaking of disappointments,
Dude. They're a team of destiny, bro. Like, I've never seen a team have more things go their way. It's actually insane. I know I sound like a
Eagles find
hater,
a way
but
to
it's
get
like
it
I also
done.
just
Find a way to
hated
get it
watching
done.
this game. Like I just
it was
didn't
brutal.
enjoy it.
They're not a fun team to watch.
I just didn't enjoy it. Oh, here comes the tush push and 5
Yo,
guys are
that's going to be a big question.
offsides.
Do you guys think the tush push is going to get banned? I think it might.
I think it might get reworked. Like they might be a little more like they might enforce. This actually has to be a scrimmage play. You have to.
Yeah.
You can't
I know.
line up in the neutral zone. Like
I know they put it to vote, but like you do that to the NFL's poster boy, things change. Roger Goodell might not like that. I mean, they literally the entire.
It's not what the Eagles did. The Chiefs just suck. The Chiefs.
Okay, but also the entire offensive
I'm
line.
fully out on the Chiefs.
No, the entire offensive line was lined up in the neutral zone. That's absurd.
Yeah, you could talk tush push, but
okay, but talk this though.
There's
not
a
out on
lot
the Chiefs
more.
yet.
There's a lot more.
I'm not out
offensive
on the
and
Chiefs,
defensive
not at all.
plays that go into a football game than a tush push, and with the way the Chargers have been playing, like I just don't see it happening for the Chiefs. This is the first time in the Mahomes era that the Chiefs have lost 3 games in a row. If you include the Super Bowl, which I absolutely do because they got their asses kicked in that too.
I'm absolutely not out on the Chiefs, but again, I'm going to sound like such a hater on Philly. How does everything go their way? That pass to Travis Kelce, like in every other situation, you drop a pass, it falls to the ground. It wasn't like a jump ball that got tipped. Like it was a ball that was low in his hands, and it just went up. And the Philly defender, I forgot who had the pick. He could have closed his eyes and just sat there like this, and the ball would have fell in his hand. He wouldn't have even had to move. Kelce, that's so perfect. Like it's unreal. It's actually unreal. And your boy Jalen Hurts, 15 completions for 100 yards.
He hasn't looked. He hasn't thrown a touchdown. Yeah,
they don't look good, bro. I'm telling you, the Eagles got worse. They don't look good.
I was when I watched the game, like I said to myself, like I can't tell if the Chiefs this isn't their year, or if the Eagles are nice, or on the opposite, if I'm just watching 2 ball clubs that were really good last year and they're kind of just mediocre now.
I'm getting vibes of the Chiefs last year, where you go out, you win the Super Bowl previous, and then you just find ways to get it done. Like you barely squeak by.
The problem is they just haven't.
I mean, if you're an
Eagles
fan, and you complaining right now, you're sitting at 2-0 against a divisional.
No, but I'm scared. I'm scared.
In a Super Bowl rematch.
There's nothing to complain. There's no complaint, but I'm scared. I'm not confident if I'm an Eagles fan.
Who else in the NFC aside from the Packers and maybe the Rams right now is going to be able to beat
I
this Eagles
think
team though?
by the way that they looked, I'm
Do
not
not say
writing.
Washington. Do not say Washington
By the
because
way the Eagles looked, I'm not writing us off. I'm not writing the Bucks off. I'm not writing the Lions off. I'm not writing the Packers off, and I'm not writing the Rams off. I think all six of these teams could take the NFC. The Eagles have not looked dominant compared to these teams. Let's just say that the only out of those six teams that's actually looked dominant is the Packers. And
I'll
don't
give you
give me
that.
that. Don't say Washington, bro. Don't give me that. Don't give me that because that's BS and you know it.
Through 2 weeks, they haven't
Through
impressed.
2 weeks, the Eagles
Same.
look worse. Than we put up at least one good game. The Eagles have yet to look good.
The Eagles also, you know, had a really tough time against what I think is a good Cowboys team. And then at the end of the day, you're still talking about the
Yeah, well,
Chiefs.
I think
I know I'm sitting here saying I'm out on the Chiefs, but that's
okay, and we
that's
lose
that's
a
gonna be
game
that's
to
gonna be
to
a storied matchup through this period of time in the Mahomes era. Eagles and Chiefs.
we lose a game. We lose a game to the hottest team in football right now, and I'm getting the don't let me hear Washington. Don't let me hear Washington. I mean,
Because
what are we
because
saying
they
right now,
because
bro?
they because
What are
they
we
looked
saying?
like shit. Because they looked like shit. The Eagles
Okay,
didn't
yeah.
play a phenomenal game, but they
The
still
Eagles
went on the
have yet to
road
look
and
good.
won. Went on the road and
All right.
won.
Well, we will see. We will see. We will see. I think you're so wrong. Before we go to the next game, I have two hot-ish takes about that game. Not one. Don't be surprised if AJ Brown requests a trade. Number one. Number two. Don't be surprised if Tyreek Hill is in a Chiefs uniform by the end of this year.
That would be exciting to watch. What makes you think the Tyreek Hill thing? I mean, he's gonna get out of there soon enough. But why,
He's going to
why the
want to trade.
Chiefs?
They don't have a receiver. Bro wants to win. He won there. The Chiefs are going to want to make it happen. I don't know. I just see it.
Those are two good takes. I can't even. Yeah, I've seen something where there's rumors where Tyreek Hill could magically end back up in red, but
We'll see.
and the situation AJ Brown's in too. I mean, he's not getting involved in the offense, and he's one of the most talented receivers in the league. So
And he's not going to because all they do is just run the ball and tush push. So he's not going to get involved. He's going to have a couple big games, but nothing's really going to change like in general.
But one
And
thing about that is I don't think you go from being in his mind right now. Like I don't think you go from being Super Bowl champs, going 2-0, and then being like, I want out, I want out.
now just wait. I have a response to that because I agreed until I saw a post made by AJ Brown after the Super Bowl where he said, I don't know the exact quote, but something along the lines of, if I can find it, I'll drop it on here somewhere. He said something along the lines of, winning the Super Bowl was an amazing experience for about 2 days. All I want in success in the NFL is I like to be dominant and I like my personal excellence. Something along those lines that he
I saw
literally was
something like that
saying
too. I know what
that
you're
like
talking about.
he doesn't
Yeah.
really care about winning. He likes to go out on
Hmm.
the field and just dominate his opponent.
If he's not getting the ball, whatever situation he's in, I don't think
Yeah.
he's the kind of guy that would be satisfied. To go as far as to request a trade, leave a city that loves you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not
I
saying
don't
I
know
think it's
about
going to
that.
happen.
It's not a
It's just
horrible take.
it's a
I
don't be
like those two
surprised.
takes. Those two takes
But
are
Not
they're two
definitely
good
definitely not a
takes.
bad take though. Yeah, I'll give you that.
we'll talk Falcons Vikings because that game was garbage. I'm sure Dom doesn't even have much to throw into that game.
Game was terrible.
Talk about Dom's would you rather? Neither. That's the answer to my question. Neither. I'd rather neither of them. They are not
Neither.
good. They are not good. That was a horrible game of football. Waste of a primetime
It
game.
was just I like I don't even really have much to say. I mean, I was riding high on JJ McCarthy after he pulled it
We
out
all
in the
were.
in the
We
fourth
all
quarter
were.
in week 1. I mean,
We all were. Yeah.
I really don't have much to say about this game. Like, I don't think there was anyone that like really did anything outstanding. Maybe you could read off some of the stats and prove me wrong.
I can ready. Here's some stats. JJ 11 for 21 with 158 yards, 0 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions, and injured. Michael Penix, 13 for 21 with 135 yards, 0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Only two positives that I have from that game. I still think the Vikings defense is phenomenal. And I love my prediction for Bijan Offensive Player of the Year after that game.
Oh yeah,
He's their whole
Bijan looks
offense.
great.
He's their whole offense. He had 143 rushing yards and 25 receiving. He's the whole, he's involved on every play. He
Going
looks
back to
incredible.
this, I'm pretty sure I stole one here from you guys, and I was actually excited how this game played out because I
Yeah, you
picked the
did.
Falcons.
Yeah, you did.
But
Um,
yeah, no, the it was a terrible game, bad primetime game, like you guys said. But
yeah.
one thing I noticed is Kyle Pitts is starting to get involved in that offense.
Yeah, he is. He
About
is.
time.
We're biting the
I'm
trap.
not taking the bait. I'm not taking the bait. But
Dom.
still,
Really?
it's too late for me to like go and draft him in a fantasy league. But still,
No, but
like
I'm liking him
I
as
just
my
think
backup, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I think
But yeah, we'll quickly bang out these two Monday night doubleheader game. Bucks Texans. Honestly, like both teams don't look great.
No.
The Bucks haven't looked that good yet. Baker's a
That might
dog.
Baker in the
Baker's a dog.
2 minute situation is
the
very good.
Buccaneers, kind of like you said when we went over our predictions. Like I think they're just a solid group. Like they don't excel in anything,
They are, but
but
they're supposed to have more offensive firepower than they've had in these first 2 weeks. They
For
shouldn't have
sure.
had a nail biter against the Falcons, and it shouldn't have come down to that against the Texans.
Bucky Irving's a
yeah, the
beast.
Texans are doo doo.
Bucky Irving's a beast. The Texans' defense is amazing, but their team as a whole.
Texans are doo doo. CJ Stroud sucks.
I'm not going to
Straight
give up
up.
on my guy because he's another one of my guys, but I might have been wrong about CJ.
Yeah.
I
One
might have
thing
been
I
wrong,
really
but you go. Hold on, I have something.
One
You
thing
go.
I really enjoyed this game, I don't know if you guys saw, that Derek Stingley Mike Evans matchup was
Yo, Derek Stingley's so
unbelievable.
good.
Yeah,
Derek Stingley is so good.
Unbelievable.
yeah,
He's
that
so
was
Great
good.
that was
matchup.
cinema.
Great
I have
matchup.
something though. As much as I don't want to see CJ be bad, the only benefit of him not being good is it further proves my theory of the fact that the sophomore slump is a myth. Because if he's still bad, it's not a sophomore slump; it's a freshman fluke, and therefore the sophomore slump, your only
You
sophomore slump
try
precipitant
so
is gone.
hard for
Nick,
Josh
you
Allen
know
and
what it
Jaden
is?
Daniels.
You
You
know what it
try
is?
so hard, bro.
You know what it is, Sam?
With
Nick's
your
just
you're like
worried about Jaden Daniels. He's
I'm
getting a
not.
I'd be
little
I'm not.
worried
worried over
too.
there.
I'd
I'm
be
not worried at
worried
all.
too.
I'm not worried at all. Should we look at the stats? Should we look at
I'm
the
just
numbers
joking.
between 2 weeks? Because I'm not worried at all. I'm
I hope
actually
you
couldn't be
don't.
Should
less
we look at
worried.
the numbers? But Lamar's leading the NFL in
I hope
every
you don't,
Okay,
passing
Nick.
you want me
number.
to run the highlight tape?
So which one is it? Which
I'll run
one
the
is
highlight tape.
it?
I'll run the highlight tape too.
You
I'll run
don't
the
want to go
highlight
band
tape
for
too.
band.
Let's do it.
You don't want to go band for band with 8
Let's
on
let's.
highlight tape.
I'm not saying Jaden Daniels is better than Lamar Jackson. I'll go band for band with Josh Allen.
I'm
I'll go
just
band for band with you all day. All day. We could go to war. That maybe next episode we might not even do a recap. We could just go to war here because I could go band for band.
Bro. All right, bro.
Nick, I gotta say,
We'll
though,
put an end to this someday.
I hope you actually don't think I think Jaden Daniels is in a sophomore slump.
No,
I'm
I know,
just
I know,
saying
I know.
that.
You
I'm just
called me
saying
with a
that to
rage
make
bait
you
in a
think.
text message.
Yeah.
You definitely
Yeah.
called me with that, but no, I don't. But last game of week 2, Chargers Raiders. Chargers are a damn good football team, and
They are.
as I just said, think I might have been wrong about CJ Stroud. I definitely was not wrong about where I ranked Justin Herbert. That
The
boy's an animal.
Chargers, and
Yeah,
this is
he's
crazy to
going out
say.
out there and proving me wrong.
It's crazy to say, but the Chargers might be the best team in that division. And we didn't, I think, believe us three when we ranked. No one predicted that.
All had them third.
No, because we were so high on the Broncos, but
Yeah.
Every single one of us had them ranked third.
if I had to rework my prediction based on just 2 weeks of football, I would have the Chargers winning that division.
Yeah, so basically for Chargers
I don't
fans
even think
watching
that's
this,
crazy
we're
to
sorry.
Yeah, facts. We are sorry. And crazy, just going to throw out the clips here. Just going to clip farm real quick. Through 2 weeks, Justin Herbert is the MVP.
Yeah.
I can't even argue with that.
Quentin Johnson has arrived. Quentin Johnson has arrived.
He has arrived. After, what is it, his fourth
He
year?
got CeeDee
third
Lamb's
year?
hands. They did a swap.
Yeah.
CD still had a drop against the Giants.
Another 3 catches for 71 yards and a touchdown for Quentin Johnson. Big game. Keenan Allen, everybody thought he was going to be washed. He's had 2 good games, 5 catches, 61 yards, a touchdown. They got some guys. They got some guys on that
They
team.
have guys. And this,
I think O'Marion Hampton's going to get more involved. But you know what? Because I thought that the thing that really excited me about this game was the rookie running back matchup. That's the two best running backs coming out of that draft class, and they didn't really have the best numbers, but it's a tale of the tape. Like I think they both played really well when they got the ball. Like the
I think
numbers
that's
might not
Omari and
back it up,
Hampton.
but
I think that's Hampton through both weeks. Honestly, he hasn't. Well, both of them haven't had crazy numbers, but they're going to be good. They're going to be good. You could see it. You could
Jesse
definitely see
doing picking up right where he left off at Boise State. Just
it. Yeah,
the first guy's not going to bring him down.
yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
The first guy's
that
not going to bring him down.
one. Yeah, I saw one tackle where he just absolutely trucked him.
yeah.
Guy's a
Yeah,
beast.
the first guy's not bringing him down. I don't care what level of football we're talking. That's a grown man.
I agree. But that's all we got for the week 2 recap.
I got a few more reactions. Just while I'm sitting there watching the game, some things that I said to myself. Nikki and Dom, I just kind of want to pick your brain, hear these, your thoughts on them. I'm just going to start off. This one isn't even really that hot of a take now that we kind of broke the game down, but the Bengals will finish last in the AFC North.
Overreaction.
Overreaction.
I still think the Browns lose that division.
I
You were
agree.
just talking about how the Browns kept it close with the Ravens, who were
Yeah, that was me dissing the Ravens, not
absolutely
hyping up the Browns. That was not me. That was not me hyping up the Browns. That was actually a shot at the Ravens.
all right, because I seriously think that the Bengals, aside from Jamar Chase, and even then, he's not going to have a reliable quarterback getting him the ball. They don't have a pot to piss in right now. I think they're going to be terrible for the rest of the year.
I think it's an overreaction. I think you're taking it a little too far because I don't see them making noise this year without Burrow. But the Jaguars are a solid team, and Jake Browning, with having 3 picks, still went out there and won that football game for them.
Okay. I mean,
So,
yeah. What about you, Dom?
I think it's an overreaction. You said the Bengals without Joe Burrow have a pot to piss in. The Browns have never had a pot to piss in. So.
At least they
well
have
said.
At least they have somewhat have a defense. They
don't somewhat have an offense. The
they have
Bengals
something
still
going for
somewhat
them.
have an offense.
Okay.
Unless I see Shador out there, I don't think the Browns are winning much football games more than the Bengals. Exactly.
Also, yeah, you have to understand. Like the Browns could realistically win 2 games this year. The Bengals already have won 2 games. Like there is now like that 2-game gap in a tale of 2 probably going to be bad teams is going to be a big factor.
I actually like this. This one wouldn't surprise me. I just feel like the Bengals just aren't going to be able to get anything done.
It's not a bad
for the
take.
rest of the year.
It's not bad. It's not a bad. I just think personally, I think it's overreaction, but it's not a bad take.
I already know how this next one's going to go. You're just gonna poo-poo me. Bo Nix and Jaden Daniels are entering sophomore slumps.
Such an overreaction. It's insane, bro. It's actually it's insane how much of an overreaction it is. That might be the worst one so far.
Are you just talking about Jaden Daniels, or are you talking about both of them?
So all right. Let's break it down. Then. You're right. Bo Nix is definitely scaring the range of sophomore slump. I think that Bo Nix had an incredible rookie year, but like watching Bo Nix in his rookie year, I didn't think Bo Nix was going to be one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. I thought Bo Nix was going to be a solid starting quarterback in football, and I still think he is. I don't think he's taking leaps. I do think he's getting worse. So if you want to call a sophomore slump, he's going to have a worse year than he did last year.
Regress. I like to call it a regress.
But
because
he'll regress, but I don't think he's going to. I still think he's a good starting quarterback. If you're a Broncos fan, you're still happy with him being your quarterback. But fine, if you want to say that him regressing is a sophomore slump, then I can maybe get behind it. Jaden, you couldn't be more wrong.
You know why it's easy to say sophomore slump is because both of them went out and had crazy years last year.
Yeah.
So,
and that's the problem with CJ too. Now, mind you, CJ just keeps getting worse and worse apparently. But that's the thing. It's like these guys come out and have like the most incredible rookie years. Like they could still have a good year, and everybody's going to call it a sophomore slump. Yeah. Jaden Daniels, that was the first bad game of his career, and I'm getting swarmed with sophomore slump. Like it's insane. But the expectations are just insane for what goes on for some of these players. It really is.
I mean, he was in the NFC Championship last year, and I will say what I said about the Commanders again. I have yet to be nearly as impressed with their offense as I was last year. I know it's
I
early,
agree. They
and
haven't got Terry.
and
They
again
haven't got
and
Terry
again
involved either.
the whole purpose of me giving you these takes is that they are a little extreme. I
Oh,
don't
of
even know how
course,
much I buy into these sophomore slumps
Hmm.
or regressions
of
or whatever
course.
you want to call them. I don't even know how much I buy into them. But
Nick,
just what I've seen through 2 weeks, they do not look like themselves. I
Nick, I'll leave it at
and
my fault.
you
They'll
got
Aaron.
it,
come into
Dom.
their
Nick,
own.
You got it, Dom.
Nick, I'll leave it at this. This is not looking like your MVP, Jaden Daniels, and this
Super
Super Bowl
Bowl.
Commanders team.
Hate
We'll
to
see.
break it to you.
We'll see what happens, bro. We'll see what happens. We didn't look like, not for nothing, we didn't look like it after 2 weeks last year either. Just saying, Terry's stats for through week 1 and 2 are almost identical as they were last year, and then he went off. We lost week 1 last year, and then we beat the Giants week 2 without scoring a touchdown on only field goals. So Jaden didn't have
I'm
his
not
first career
saying
passing touchdown until week 3 of his career. I think I could be wrong. I'm pretty
I'm
sure
not
he only
saying by
ran
week
one in against the
10.
Bucks.
I'm not saying by
So
week 10 we're gonna
no,
have the
I
same
know,
conversation. I'm saying
I
through
know.
2 weeks. Through 2 weeks.
That's fair. They
Yeah,
haven't they haven't impressed me through 2 weeks either. But am I nervous? Am I worried? No.
Okay.
I'm confident in my team.
Fair.
okay.
I like
All
it.
right.
I wish
Next
I could be
one. The
confident in my
Texans.
team.
I
The
got to be, bro. I
Texans.
wasn't able to be for 20 years.
The Texans will miss the playoffs.
Underreaction.
Wow, that's good. That's good.
The
That's a good
Texans
one.
will miss the playoffs,
Underreaction.
dude. Because the Colts,
Yeah. No,
And the
I
Texans,
in it.
it's an underreaction.
they do have a real deal defense. The Texans, though. I
Damn,
love their.
It's an
you
underreaction.
switched up, Nick.
They look bad. The Colts look really good. But me saying it's an underreaction doesn't mean that that's my take.
It
I
just
just don't think it's crazy to say
you
it.
just don't
Like
think it's
I think
ridiculous as fuck.
Exactly.
there's a clear path for it to happen. Like same way you said about the Dolphins last week. There's a clear path for that to happen. Would I predict it? No, but it's possible.
I like your
Yeah.
perspective on it. I think that again. I think this is an underreaction. I think the Texans are piss poor right now. I think
Got to be able to admit when you're wrong, bro. I mean, I was wrong.
if we
So
come
far,
back
I've been
here,
wrong.
if we come back here in 10 weeks and CJ Stroud figures it out, the Texans string together some wins, I'll be
Yeah.
saying the same thing. But as of right now, I don't even know how many games I see them winning. Like they're just not playing good football. Their defense
Yeah.
is going to
No.
keep them in games, but their offense just can't get anything done.
Yeah, no, it's fair.
The bad special teams too, might I add. I didn't get to talk about that when we did the recap.
Mhm.
All right, next one. Malik Neighbors is a top 5 receiver in the league.
Underreaction. Underreaction. Dude's a
Overreaction.
beast. Animal. I want you to name me 5 receivers better.
And
Well, I got
that's why I
four.
wanted to talk about
I
this.
got four for sure.
Okay.
I have four, no doubt. Jetta's Jamar, CD, and AJ Brown, no doubt.
If
Okay.
I'm saying AJ Brown is unbelievable right now. No,
I mean,
I
can't go with AJ Brown over Malik.
can't because for me, right now, Malik Neighbors is better than AJ Brown. If I
And arguably CD Lamb.
Nikki's whole way of ranking, if I wanted to go play a football game tomorrow and I needed to pick a receiver, I would pick Malik Neighbors before I would pick AJ Brown.
No, I disagree, but I take back saying it's an overreaction. I think it might be a fair reaction. Like it depends on what the conversation is. You're just talking about like pure skill set. Then yeah, but he's got crazy numbers so far, but like production wise, like you can't forget about guys like Amon Ra. You can't forget. No, I agree. That's not. It's been 2 weeks though. I'm just saying. There's other factors that have to play into it. You can't forget about guys like Amon Ra. You can't forget about guys like Puka. I think Malik Neighbors is more talented than them. Like no doubt in my mind. I would say that so clearly. But like that's why it just depends on what your ranking is.
Keep going.
To answer your initial question, no, it's not an overreaction.
He falls perfectly into like the LSU receiver where it's just complete.
They're just good at everything. They're just good at everything. 100%.
Got the hands, got the size, got the athleticism, got the speed, got the
contested
route running.
catching, route running. There's no flaw.
Unbelievable.
There's no flaw.
Yeah.
There's no flaw. It's
Everything.
incredible. He's incredible. He really is. It's not an overreaction. I jumped the gun too quick saying it's over. It's not. It's not. I take it back.
I reworked this one because I originally wanted to say that Russell Wilson to Malik Neighbors will be, I don't even know how I was going to put it, probably like a top 5 quarterback wide receiver duo
No,
in the league. That's how I originally wanted to put it, but then I was like, all right, same way Aaron Rodgers came back down to earth this week, Russell Wilson isn't going to do that every single week. I think that was the last time we'll ever see him even sniff 400 yards in his career.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I agree.
And then this one, I mean, Dom's meltdown kind of makes this one have less shock value. Mike McDaniel into his time in Miami is over. I think I've been known this. Like
it's
I've
underreaction.
been heavy on this.
It's underreaction. I think Mike McDaniel will go before Tua only because you just paid Tua all that money.
I agree.
It's
Sam, I
hard
will
to
say
let someone go.
You're definitely making my brain work more on these, but these aren't like none of these have been crazy takes yet. Like even the ones that I think are an overreaction, like these, you went safe here. You're picking my brain though.
My last two. One of them we're gonna sit here and talk about for like 10 minutes. One more thing about the Dolphins thing. I absolutely do believe that you ship Tyreek Hill off too. I think you blow it up.
Too.
Like I said before. I think
send him to Kansas City.
This
I want to
Mike
see it.
McDaniel era. This window where they have a superstar wide receiver room.
It's over.
It's over, and then you go send Devin A-Chain somewhere where he can actually contribute to some football games that are in the win column.
How are you going to build something, but then let go of your most talented player, one of your most talented players,
who's also super young?
Because in order to build something, you need to start by just resetting.
He's not a locker room cancer. He's not complaining like Tyreek Hill is. He's not going on social media, all this shit. So
give it time. Give it time. That's all I'm going to say. Give it time.
All right, what you got next?
Get out of here.
Brandon Aubrey, when all is said and done, will be the greatest kicker of all time.
Overreaction.
The greatest kicker of all time.
Overreaction.
Better than Vinatieri, better than Justin Tucker, better than
overreaction, but I think like long distance kicker, he might already be the GOAT. I just don't know if he's going to be able to do year in, year out what guys like Justin Tucker and Adam Vinatieri did for so long, like the consistency of it.
Exactly.
But in terms of long range accuracy, he is already the GOAT.
It's already been what? I think it's his 3rd year.
That's not a lot of years. Adam Vinatieri played like 25 years.
I know, but every single time that he's been called on to take the lead, send the game to overtime.
It's just so early to say it. But if you want me to give you something to like take away from that, like long range, he might already be the greatest long range kicking, most accurate long range kicker. He might already be the GOAT.
I don't know if he's going to have the same opportunities that a guy like Vinatieri had, where in the level of play in the playoffs in the Super Bowl. I don't know if he's going to have, because he is a Cowboy right now. If it stays that way his whole career, I honestly don't know if he's going to have those same opportunities. Adam Vinatieri was around the time of the evil Empire Patriots. Like he was doing it in the playoffs too. He was doing it in the snow. Yeah. He was doing it when it mattered. Mm-hmm. And then this last take.
Hold up, before you say the take, does it have to do anything with Lamar Jackson or Josh Allen?
No, it doesn't.
Okay.
But
I'm actually glad.
We are going to talk about it. Travis Kelce has become a liability to the Kansas City Chiefs.
Overreaction.
Wow.
Overreaction.
By what metric?
Overreaction.
His on the field presence, his locker room presence, his sideline presence. I'm tired of seeing him.
Overreaction.
He's become a liability, and that drop cost them the game.
1,000,000%. 1,000,000%. But people had
sucks. He took Xavier Worthy out the first play of the season for them.
That wasn't
a liability.
He's not a liability.
He ran the wrong route.
Liability is crazy. That's an overreaction. That's a complete overreaction. Liability is crazy.
A liability. Put
Liabilities.
another tight end
He's
in.
still
Watch him go to
their
work.
he's still their best offensive weapon. How is that a liability?
They're
He's the best
offensive
weapon on that
because
offense.
all the other ones either like driving their car too fast or he ran into them and took them out. Wait, what are we talking about? His best.
I think he's a better offensive. He's not a liability.
You think he's a better offensive weapon than a healthy Xavier Worthy?
No.
Than a healthy Rasheed
No,
Rice?
not
At this point in his career. At this point in his career. He is a liability. His routes.
No, I don't.
No.
I don't.
He's having drop problems now. The media stuff, the sideline presence. He's cursing out on the sideline.
First off, you can't even say sideline and locker room because everybody on the team loves Travis Kelce. Nobody ever says anything bad about him that's within the Kansas City Chiefs organization. They all love him. So that's wrong. Number one, you're off there. But two, the media thing, like, that's not his fault, bro. The NFL glazing Taylor Swift is not his fault. Like, what do you want him to do? You want bro to be single? Like, you're going to blame him for that? I don't understand the hate on him for that. Like, he found a girl, he engaged her. The NFL wants to blow it out of proportion. That's on Goodell and the media and the sports channels. That's on them. That's not on him.
I think.
First off,
I just think that his priorities are a little out of whack, and it shows on the field. He's playing like an old man that doesn't belong on a football field.
Like, there's one game,
settle down and get married and start a family.
One game where his drop cost them the game. Like, I'll give you that. That doesn't make him a liability.
Damn,
he had a bad play that lost him the game.
Not just the drop. He's not running good routes. He's not in sync with Mahomes, which is crazy to say. It's absolutely crazy to say because since Mahomes has been there, it's been a surefire thing. And this isn't to take away from the legacy that he's built. It's the best quarterback wide receiver duo arguably of all time, and he's a tight end. So I'm not saying that. I'm not saying about his career as a whole, but I'm saying right now at this current point in time, Travis Kelce is a liability.
One thing I'm gonna say, Sam, is I do like this take a little bit. The only part I don't like is the liability part because it is hard to find a good tight end, and when you have a guy like Travis Kelce, it's kind of hard to say liability.
He's never been a blocking threat. He's not like George Kittle who's going to go out and pancake a D end.
His value has plummeted. Like watching him,
his value's plummeted, but I think it's a complete overreaction because, and this is going to sound, it might sound dumb considering of why the Chiefs just lost that game. But like at the end of the game, if Mahomes is throwing the ball to the end zone, I still want it in Travis Kelce's direction before anybody else on that team to come down with the ball.
In a 2-minute drill,
where did that get them?
It didn't. Bro, it's one game of his 10-year career that he messed it up for them. Like, what do you want me to say? I got nothing. I can't defend it.
It's 2 games where
2 games. What did he do wrong in the Chargers game? He was their leading receiver. How's that his fault?
Took his number one. He took the number one.
It wasn't.
Guy
he got jammed on the line, bro. What do you want?
He said, "I ran the wrong route. I ran into."
Bro, he got jammed. Watch the replay. Run it back. He got jammed. He got jammed at the line.
You're a tight end. You're not going to get a free release off the line when you run a route. That's just how football works. What are you talking about right now?
I don't know. We could argue about this for hours.
I liked it. It was.
We could argue about it for hours. It's an overreaction. It's an overreaction.
I think it's a bit.
You got
of
jammed
an
at the line. Yeah, you're a tight end. You're not a wideout, buddy. Like.
Again, we could go back and forth about it for hours. It's an overreaction.
It's a great segment because this is the point of it. Like we're supposed to debate. So
yeah, but it's an overreaction.
Hello.
Getting back into the week 2 DiCrescento dozen.
Sorry.
My top 12 teams after week 2. Got some different teams on here this week. So
I'm here. I was very impressed with your list last week. So.
I think you're gonna like this one. There's gonna be some stuff you don't like. There's gonna be some stuff you don't like, but I think you're gonna like this one. At 12, dropping down one spot, I have the Broncos. I still think they belong. But they're at the bottom. They're on the edge. They're almost falling off. 11, the Indianapolis Colts.
I love it.
At 11.
I love it.
I had them ranked 30th in my power rankings before the season.
Okay, yeah.
I was wrong. I'm sorry. I said it before, though. I'm not sold, but them being 2-0 and the way that they've played, no punts, no turnovers in 2 weeks of football, that's ridiculous. They deserve it.
I'm sold. I think they are a good football team.
Yeah. Number 10, dropping down a slot, not because of their performance, just because of improvements from everybody else. Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Same thing you're coming at my team about. They really have not impressed me,
I haven't
but
impressed
they're
me
2
as
and 0.
much.
But they're 2 and 0. Number 9, big drop. Kansas City Chiefs.
Get them out.
It's low. It's low,
Get them out.
and I hate it.
They're 0-2.
I can't. What am I supposed to say?
You
They're
can't
0
put them
2.
any higher. They're
An
0-2.
0-2 team really shouldn't have business being in the top 12 regardless. So it's almost respect to them, even letting them be at 9.
I could see next week them not even being in the top 12.
Yeah. And number 8.
They do play the Giants next week. So.
And number 8, it hurts. I'm putting us. Putting my Commanders. I dropped us.
It's fair.
Because I'm not, like I said, I'm not overthinking a loss to the Packers. Simply, the teams ahead of us so far have played better football, and I have to be unbiased when I do this. So I'm leaving us at 8. At number 7, I have the Rams. I think that's I'm pretty sure that's where I had them last week. Yeah, they haven't moved. I think they belong there. I think that's a good place for them.
Win.
They haven't showed us anything
insane,
amazing.
No. Number 6, a team that I don't see finishing the year here, but has just been playing out of their mind. I have the Chargers, just missing the top 5.
Okay.
5, the biggest change from last week, jumping up 5 spots in the top 12. The Lions. You can't put up a 50 burger like that and have me say anything less. They're back. As same way I said about what the Packers did to us. Like they just made them look bad. The Lions are here. They're back. We were wrong. Number 4, in the same spot, I have the Ravens. Same thing. Feels low. Said it last week. I just simply the 3 teams above them are just playing better football. Number 3, I have the Eagles. I know what you're going to say, Nick. How do you drop the reigning Super Bowl champions who are 2-0? How do you move them down a spot on the list? Same thing I said about the Ravens. These other 2 teams are playing better football. There's nothing I can say. The Eagles haven't looked good.
The Ravens are playing better football through 2 weeks.
I actually agree. I actually agree. The Eagles have yet to impress me, but putting a team top 3 is not a disrespectful thing. So 2, I have the Packers, the hottest team in football right now. I mean, you can't deny it. They're the hottest team in football, firing on all cylinders. Offense looks good. Defense looks incredible. Jordan Love's getting everybody involved. They're not making mistakes. They've been almost like mistake-free through 2 weeks. Defense is just embarrassing some of the best offenses in football. Pass rush is electric. They got the hype. They got the momentum, and they're dangerous. They're a scary team.
Yeah.
And staying in number 1, I have the Bills.
I like it.
That's what we got. That's all we got. No complaints. You guys got no arguments.
Another good list.
No.
Oh, I put together a list of 6 guys, and mine's basically like a rapid fire. Would you rather this or that? So my guy I chose this week was Tucker Kraft. Shout out to him.
I love it.
In 2 games, he has 8 catches, 140 yards, and 2 touchdowns, which I believe leads all tight ends.
He's actually balling
He's top
right
5 in receiving yards, I think.
Balling.
He's actually balling right now.
So
yeah.
I'm just going to list off a bunch of guys as a tight end. Who would you rather on your team?
Not Travis Kelce.
First.
Tucker Kraft. All right, I'm going to start off. Tucker Kraft or Dalton Schultz?
Tucker Kraft.
Tucker Kraft or TJ Hawkinson?
Tucker Kraft.
Tucker Kraft or David Njoku?
Tucker Kraft.
But I will say, I think when David Njoku's in full swing, he's one of the most underrated offensive players in the entire league. Like, I think he's an absolute monster. But right now,
I got Hawkinson over Njoku. So if I'm taking Tucker Kraft over Hawkinson, I gotta stick with it for Njoku.
All right. Tucker Kraft or Kyle Pitts?
I didn't want you to do it, bro. I didn't want you to say it. I was hoping you'd throw him in there. Oh, that's so tough.
Tucker Kraft plays a more traditional tight end role. Like he could also, he's a little more versatile, and he's also
He's
doing
really good
really well
after
in
the
the receiving
catch.
game. I'm
He's really
I'm
good
I'm
after the
gonna I'm
catch.
gonna stick with
Yeah,
Tucker Kraft. I mean, this is like
I'm
the
going.
first time we've
I'm
seen
going
Kyle
Tucker
Pitts do
Kraft.
anything, and it's only through 2 weeks. Tucker Kraft.
I'm going Tucker Kraft.
All right. I got three guys left. Tucker Kraft or Mark Andrews?
Right now,
Right now.
Tucker Kraft.
Tucker Kraft.
Tucker Kraft or Sam Laporta?
Sam Laporta.
Yeah, Laporta.
I think I'm on
Laporta?
Laporta. Yeah.
Laporta.
All right. Tucker Kraft or Travis Kelce?
I'm playing Tucker Kraft.
Without hesitation, Sam. Wow.
Right now. Come on, Nick. You want to win a football game tomorrow. You could pick one tight end based on what you've seen 2 weeks of football. You're gonna tell me you're gonna pick Travis Kelce? He's gonna get the rest of your team hurt. And then if you're the coach, he's gonna scream at you on the sideline and curse you out.
I can't give up on him yet, bro. Travis Kelce.
Wow.
I can't.
Okay.
Listen, by the end of this year, that's not gonna. I don't even think it's gonna be a conversation. He's probably gonna retire. So,
That's all I got for you boys.
He's gonna go catch the Arrows tour.
all right, that's it for that one. Last thing we got, as usual, we're gonna look at our picks from last week and go into next week's picks. Bro, I said it last week. I said this week
Ooh.
I have a lot of different picks. This week could either make or break me. I got beat up.
Oh, yeah.
We all started off hot.
I'm up.
We all started off hot until the 4 o'clock window. Sam only had one game wrong. We only had 2 games wrong. And then from 4 o'clock on, it just took a hit.
Why do I let you get in my head? I will not be picking the
Dude.
Dolphins for the rest of the year.
I needed that one. I needed that one,
I'm
but yeah.
fading the Dolphins, bro.
Respect, Sam. 13-3. That's an impressive.
Very
pick.
impressive.
I can't even be mad that I'm losing to you after you going 13-3. There's just some games that I wish I could have taken back because going into the week, talking about the games, I don't regret taking the Chiefs, but talking about the games, I was saying to everybody that I think the Buccaneers are going to win. I don't know why I took the Texans. I literally couldn't tell you. Other than us talking on this episode, I said the Buccaneers to everybody. So that was just a mistake, honestly.
My late windows were perfect. My
Yeah,
Falcons,
you did good, Dom.
Bucks, Chargers, my prime time.
But yeah, I got beat up. I went from tied for first to solo last. But Sam's got a 3-game lead. That's pretty big. So bring it into this week. I think, and you could let me know what you guys think about this. I think we switch it up this week. I think we go backwards. I'm sick of picking first. I think Sam goes first. I think we switch it up this week. What do you think, Sam?
I like it.
You down for it?
I just said I'm fading the Dolphins. Give me the Bills in an absolute smoke show. I don't even think the Dolphins are going to want to play football for the rest of the year after this game.
Yeah, no, this.
Especially after, I was kind of hesitant to when you're looking at, spreads and stuff like that, thinking about the Bills versus the Jets just last week. But, divisional opponent, the Bills came out and just smoked them. Same thing with the Ravens-Browns.
Divisional game. Gotta be confident, you know what I mean? Could turn it around a little bit. We got the talent. We compete with the Bills a little bit. Yeah, if Mike McDaniel wasn't the coach, give me the Bills.
Yeah, that's what I thought, Don. Yeah, easy Bills.
And extra prediction, I hope Mike McDaniel gets fired on Friday morning.
Hope he gets fired at halftime.
Friday morning.
They tell him don't even come into
he returns all of his whole shoe collection because he actually needs to start supporting his family.
All right.
He's gonna get.
That's a little insane, but all right, Sammy. Let's move on from that. It's still your coach, Tom. Just heads up. What do you got for me, Sam? That's yours.
Are you feeling sneaky? I don't like going first. There's a lot of pressure with this.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I needed to switch up here. I'm sick of it.
Yeah. I could really see this going either way. Like I really could, because there's something in my gut that just tells me that the Panthers could go in this game at home. Bro, give me the Panthers. Sneaky.
I've been
But
waiting
yeah,
for the
I'm
Panthers.
giving them one last chance to be sneaky.
I've been
You have to
waiting
actually
for the
win it.
sneaky
You actually have to
Panthers.
win. You have to actually win a game from time to time to be considered sneaky. And give them one last chance.
I've been waiting for the sneaky Panthers, but I'm fading them this week. Give me the Falcons.
Tom stole one from us last week with the Falcons. Let's not forget.
I'm willing to lose one on the sneaky Panthers.
Listen, we're gonna be here a lot. This is gonna be a common topic for us boys. But I got 5 underdogs winning this week. I'll spoil that for you. And one of them, my sneaky Panthers, baby. They're getting it done, dude. The Falcons looked
I feel like
horrible.
you say the same thing every week.
The Falcons looked horrible. Falcons did not look good. They didn't score a touchdown until the last drive of that game. And going off momentum, Bryce Young came out looking hot in that fourth quarter. They're mad. Revenge game. Give me the Panthers. Packers
Packers
Browns.
Browns. Took the Packers in my suicide pool. Not going to change it up here. And they're going to go out and
Okay.
handle business.
Um,
Packers.
Packers in a beatdown.
Oh, it's my turn again.
Uh-huh.
Shit. Bro, I don't know. I know I've just been shitting on them the whole time. I think I'm going to take the Texans.
Yeah, I have eaten my words with the Jaguars. I thought they were going to be terrible, but they have surprised me. But I'm still going to have to take the Texans.
I said it too. I said I was wrong about the Texans, but the Jaguars also just lost a game to that Bengals defense, and this Texans defense is a million times better. I think it's just going to be too much for them. So I'm going to stick with the Texans. Sammy?
Bengals, Vikings. Bro, it's week 3, and we already have to see a J.J. McCarthy.
No, he's
What?
out.
Oh, shit, you're right.
He's out.
He is out this week.
Dude, I don't even know. I don't even want to watch this game.
Battle of the
Vikings.
backups. Battle of the
Vikings,
backups.
they're at home. Their defense is good. Bengals, poverty, like I said.
Give me the Vikings.
I want to take this as an opportunity to steal one on you guys, but I just think same thing I just said about the Texans. The Vikings defense is so good, and honestly, like Carson Wentz is not a bad backup quarterback.
Steelers, Pats. Hmm. I could really see this one going either way. Give me the Patriots. Give me the Patriots. I don't even really know if that's an upset because they're the home team, but like I just feel like the
No,
Steelers defense has
they're
more than them.
underdogs. They're underdogs. So
At home. Yeah, I'm gonna rock with the Patriots.
Patriots just haven't surprised me. You give me the Steelers. Even though the Steelers look terrible this past week.
Steelers did look terrible last week, but I think they're going to have a bounce back week, and I think they're going to get it done.
Rams,
Rams,
Eagles.
Eagles. I would like to see a little bit of revenge here on the Rams part, but it's just like I already know what we're gonna get. Line it up, push. You know, give me the Eagles, bro. Like
Sam, you're mad, but like you live for hard-nosed football. Like they win good, like they win football games at the end of the day.
yeah, but like they're not even doing it legally anymore, which is what makes me
No,
upset.
yeah,
Because
they've
it's like
gotten to that
there
point
was
where it's
there was
become
there was
illegal,
a
actually.
yeah, like there was a push to get the tush push banned. Didn't go as planned, and then like just to rub it in, you got 5 guys
Mhm.
lined up, and you can't even see the ball. The center's lined up
Yeah.
so far over it, and they're jumping every single
Unreal.
time. Like it's not
It's
even fun to
unreal.
watch, and we already know what's going to
No.
happen.
I honestly do think the Rams could win this one, but I'm willing to lose one on the Eagles only because I'd be stupid to bet against them. They're the defending champs and they're 2-0. So,
It would be very stupid to bet against the Eagles.
which is
Is
why
that
you're
going to
going to
stop
do
me? Is that going to stop me? Absolutely not. Give me the Rams. Are you kidding me? The Rams played two great games against the Eagles last year. I think one of them got Saquon like blew it out of proportion at the end. They fought
it.
them two really good battles last year.
That was
I think the
that
Rams,
was the
the
one in
Rams
that was
team,
the one in the playoffs.
I think this Rams are a better Rams than we saw last year, and I think this Eagles is a worse Eagles than we saw last year.
this,
And both of those games could have gone either way.
you're
So
absolutely right. This game could go out the way.
give me,
Like,
give
Yeah,
me, give me
yeah.
Matt Stafford, Puka Nakua, Devontae Adams. Give me the Rams.
Bucks. Very confident on this one too.
Yeah,
no Justin Fields. Who's the backup in New
Tyrod
York?
Taylor.
Yeah, give me the Bucks.
Yeah, this was a game that I originally saw the spread and thought it was way too big, but Tyrod Taylor's playing, so
Indiana Jones. I like the Colts.
Divisional game. I feel like it's gonna be a good game, but give me the Colts.
this is a game that I could really see the Colts like getting a little humbled just because it's a divisional game. But with the momentum that they're on, like I'm willing, like Dom just said about the Eagles, I'm willing to lose a game on this Colts team right now. So
So I am going to take the Commanders, but I cannot wait until Ashton Genty makes someone on your team look like an absolute idiot. And I'm going to make sure I text you.
you're not nice, bro. There was a point in time where you were like fighting for my team. Like episode one, it was like, yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah, and
let's
then yeah,
go.
and then they made me
And then
look
we
like an
lose one
idiot.
game to the
They've just
Packers.
been
Look at this guy,
no,
bandwagon here.
no,
Team loses one game, he
no,
jumps off. Unreal.
that's not what happened. That's not what happened because even after they
Unreal.
beat the Giants, I was like, that meh, meh.
Unreal.
I
Unreal.
really do want to take the Raiders here, but Geno Smith just had such a terrible performance.
Regardless if Jaden plays or not, we're taking them down. Marcus Mariota revenge game. If it has to be, it'll be.
Ooh, this is a good
Tough
game.
game. Tough game.
This really is a tough game.
Really, really tough game.
I am gonna take the Chargers though. I think they're just riding high right now.
I
Broncos, not so
also,
much.
I'm also gonna hop on the Chargers train because they're they're balling right now.
Like these are such good opportunities for me to steal one, but I can't. I got to go with my gut here, and the Chargers look so good.
Probably won't ever pick the Saints to win a game this year. Seahawks.
Sam's picked the
I wonder if
Seahawks
there's
3 weeks in a row.
I wonder if there's a Saints Browns game. That'll be a fun one.
For
I think I
who?
took the Seahawks in my suicide pool as well,
For,
so I'm gonna take the
that'd be,
Seahawks.
that'd be a fun one for who?
Listen, Spencer Rattler is bound to get a game one of these days, but I don't think it's going to be this week. Bro has never won a game as a starting quarterback in the NFL. I think he's like 0-8 or 0-9. Kind of feel bad, but he's going to get one eventually.
Let's get it going. Give me the boys.
I'm gonna take your boys here.
Not again. I'm never gonna bet against them, but the Bears are also just not a good team.
Yeah, this is going to be a boring, boring run for us here this week, but
Yeah.
I like
y'all know how I
I
feel about
like
Caleb
what Ben
Williams. Dak
Johnson.
Prescott's
I
going
like
to
what Ben
go
Johnson can
off.
scheme up. I like what Ben Johnson can scheme up against a poorly coached defense, but I don't even think it really matters because look at who's touching the ball every play. Cardinals 49ers. See, this is really interesting. I'm gonna go with the Cardinals here.
It is interesting, and I really want to take the 49ers, but what's Purdy's injury update?
He's out for at least
He's
two to
he's
five
he's
weeks,
gonna
they
he's
say.
gonna be out for like
Two
three,
to
four
five,
more
yes, that's
weeks.
what it was. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna take the Cardinals.
I thought this was going to be one that I was going to like get an edge on you guys here, but I like the Cardinals too.
They look good.
They don't look good.
Wouldn't it be?
They don't look
49ers.
Wouldn't
good.
it be so? Wouldn't it
They
be
don't look
so
good, but
funny if the Chiefs come out here and lose to the Giants? They're not going to. I'm going to take the Chiefs, but just that
give me
would
the
play for
Chiefs.
laughs.
Chiefs.
Travis Kelce screams at Andy Reid on the sideline.
There's a chance that I will be at this game, and nothing will make me more excited than to watch the Giants lose to the Kansas
I don't
City
know
Chiefs in
about
front of my
you,
face.
but I'm feeling 0-2.
Here we go. Big game at the bottom. Let's go.
It's a good one.
Game of the week,
You know
Monday
what?
night.
You know
It should have
what?
been Sunday night.
The longer I think about it, the more conflicted I'm going to get. Flacco, give me the Ravens.
What a game.
What a
This
game
game
is
of the
right.
week. What is Monday night?
Monday night.
Yes.
I'm in Baltimore, baby. Give me the Ravens.
Yes. Yes.
This game is such a 50-50. Like it's like you know what's horrible about this game? They have the Ravens at like minus 240 to win this game. Like this game is literally should be a 50-50.
Yeah,
That's
actually,
the Ravens are minus
I
240 to
might
win this game.
have to
Two elite
hypothetically
teams.
look into that.
Two elite teams, and they're both coming off massive scoring wins. I gotta
Against
try to steal a
divisional
game from you
opponents,
guys.
they handle
Yeah,
business against divisional opponents. So,
I gotta try to steal a game from you guys. I gotta go with the Lions.
do you actually wholeheartedly believe that
I
the Lions are
genuinely
going to
could
win,
not
or do
give
you
you
want
an
to just try
answer.
to, or do you want to try to just take one from us?
No, like I literally, like I am, when I say 50-50 is the exact number. Like there's no other way to put it. I could
It's a
see this
great
game
game.
going either way. I could literally see this game going either way. There's nothing, what gives the edge over this game is Lamar Jackson. But with that being said, the Lions offense, it just has guys on top of
Yeah.
guys on top of guys. It's stacked.
Mm.
So it's like, where do you go? I don't know. I don't really have an answer. I like the Lions more than I like the Ravens, and I need to get a game, so I'm willing to take the
I'll hate it.
gamble. But let me zoom out so you could
Good
see.
slate of football.
You could see. I get both of them last
Some
week
of these games really good.
and
Others
this week.
not so much.
That's what we got.
Tomorrow night can't get any worse.
I think that's all we got for week two.
I'm not even excited for the game.
No, me either.
I don't
Yeah.
even think the Dolphins are.
This is the least excited I've been to watch a Dolphins game in a while.
I think that's all we got anyway. Week two. Excited for week three. Should be another good week, but appreciate everybody who watched. Nice talking to you boys.
As always.
See you next week.
See you next week.